And on this episode of... Man, I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm drawing a blank here. I don't even know what to entitle this episode because... Let me just read it out loud. Rumor, Marvel Studios' Ironheart series to have the same tones as Miss Marvel will confirm Riri Williams as bisexual. First of all, Miss Marvel, it was the lowest watched show on Disney Plus for Marvel. No one cared about it. Box office flop when the Marvels came out. Hysterical box office flop. Somehow, again, I really don't believe this. I'm just telling you the headline that I saw online. Somehow the Marvels was the #1 stream thing on Disney Plus. One of the most streamed things across all streaming platforms. I don't believe that for a second. There is no way that this movie flopped that hard and then miraculously everyone in the world said, yeah, I cannot wait to go see this movie when it's at home. No. So Miss Marvel off the back, that is a terrible comparison. That is a terrible, terrible thing to try to live up to with the same tone. You should be looking at Miss Marvel and saying, let's go the furthest thing from it. Let's be the darkest, most grittiest story out there, the most real thing out there. Let's get away from all the comedy and making this childlike product. Let's go to something more serious. But you know what? Marvel knows exactly what they're doing, clearly. So that's the first part. Second part, Riri Williams is bisexual. I believe this is real. You know how I believe this is real? Because Marvel's talking about it. And why are they leaking this? Because here's the smart thing. I've said this many times before in this channel. They now have the built-in excuse. Look at all these products. Look at all these failure products out there. They all have that tiny little built-in excuse of why the product failed. Or why any criticism could just be racism, sexism, homophobia, whatever like that. It all has that. So now we got the race, we got the gender, we got the sexuality. The trifecta of excuses of why Ironheart is going to be the lowest watched show ever on Disney Plus. There's no interest. There is zero interest with Ironheart at all. There was zero interest of her being in Black Panther 2. There was no reason. No one cared about her character. Her backstory was literally, my dad used to work on cars. So therefore, I know how to build a vibranium detector. A metal, a material, an element that is not readily available to the world. Yet somehow this girl built a vibranium detector. Okay? She built an Iron Man suit. She built an Iron Man suit where the helmet fits her cornrows. Because her dad used to work on cars. That's her backstory. Unbelievable. And man, I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep saying this. I know it's gonna sound stupid. We need the Ironheart show to happen because Ned from Spider-Man is gonna go to the same college as Riri Williams, and I think in this show, he's gonna build the Hobgoblin suit. That's what I think's gonna happen, and then we're gonna get the canon event where what happens to every Spider-Man across the multiverse, he's gonna fight his best friend and probably kill him. That's my prediction of Spider-Man going forward, that he's gonna become symbiote black suit Spider-Man, MJ's gonna get killed, and Ned's gonna seek revenge, and then Peter's gonna kill Ned. But sadly, we need the show to happen. I know people keep telling me I'm wrong on it, but you can't... This is the only thing in Marvel that is blueprinted out. Look at all the other products. Look at everything we had lead into Endgame. You can tell, even with like Thor: The Dark World, a movie that really wasn't that great at all. Without that movie, we don't have the ether. We don't have the reality stone. We don't have everything leading to Thanos. Without Ant-Man and the Wasp, one of the worst Marvel movies out there. We don't have Ant-Man trapped in the quantum realm, and then we could have him in Endgame. Essentially, the reason why everything was saved was because of him. Without that movie, we get nothing. You remove Shang-Chi, you lost nothing. You remove the Marvels, leading up to Doctor Doom and what, Secret Wars, Secret Wars. You lost nothing with the Marvels if it goes away entirely. A lot of these products right now, if you lose the Agatha show, are we not going to get Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? Are we not going to get that? It's not going to affect anything. If we remove Echo, if you remove a lot of these shows from the Marvel timeline, do we still end up in the same spot? Most likely we do. We're still going to end up with Secret Wars and Doomsday, so all of these other things before that, they don't matter. However, Riri Williams, Ned, Spider-Man, is the only thing that's actually mapped out for a future. Will it be good? Probably not. I think the Tom Holland movies, they're okay. I liked Homecoming. I thought that was a fun one. I thought Far From Home was terrible. No Way Home was just nostalgia bait, so that's the only reason why I liked it, was because we got to see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I mean, hell, want to make $1 billion? Give me Andrew and Tobey in a series as Spider-Man doing things. They have access to the multiverse, and they're out there going on adventures. Give me those two. Forget Tom Holland. You're number 3 on the list of Spider-Man, okay? Clearly. It's Tobey, Andrew, and you. So we don't need you. We don't need you. But I'm sorry, back to Riri Williams, back to Ironheart. Who cares? Who honestly cares? It's not going to lead to anything. She wasn't a great... I mean, I think her comic book, it didn't really have that many issues. There weren't that many issues. No one bought it. No one bought it. No one cared. But after Endgame, you're like, okay, we need Iron Man, and we're gonna make him a black woman. Perfect. Who do we have that could fit that bill? Oh, this character that no one cared about. Okay. And where's that going? Nowhere. Nowhere at all. And we all know that. It's going to be a one-off season, and that's it. Like I said, it's only designed so we can get Ned working with her, making a suit, making a glider, and that's it. But other than that, man, Ironheart, Marvel, Disney at this point, they have no idea what they're doing. Garbage show. I didn't even care for the actress. There was nothing about the actress that made me go, well, she was terrible, but I'm looking forward to seeing her in the future. No. Miss Marvel was a bad show. I'm not even going to try to say the woman's name because I'm just going to butcher it all to hell. I think she's a very good actress. I have absolutely no ill will towards her whatsoever. I think the problem is she's just a product of a bad product. And that's it. I think she did the best with what she was given. So, going forward, she might have an interesting career. But the woman that played Riri, I don't care. I don't care about you at all. You don't remotely move the needle at all. I'm not seeing a young up-and-coming actress that's going to be in 1,000 Oscar movies until the end of time and have a Hollywood square that it's just going to be nothing filled with Oscar nominations. No. You're going to be gone and forgotten very quickly, and we all know that. So, in the end, man, what do you guys think about that?
Oh, the Emperor, we stand and fight. Angels of death in the holy light. With chainswords singing, bolters roar. We'll crush the heretics evermore. From the stars above, we bring the flame.